the aftermath. It didn't have any real big leaks, it seemed. It may have spurted.
A tiny bit of water at the very, very bottom of the tank. It's completely black and it's still quite hot. I filled it about a third up and it didn't seem to struggle really. It might have actually kind of welded itself together. I got it so hot because I don't see the seam at all, which is pretty good. So yeah, I can't feel the seam on there. Oh, there it is. What that means is how I should do the final. If I want to make it instead of just 2 cans, 3 cans, and make this the other end, I'd have to really make sure that I don't cut beyond the little edge here. If I do, then I'm just going to be losing space. And it seemed to hold the seal so much better with the one holding the end. The outer can had the little lip around it, so when you push the cans together, they hold the seal much better. And they're going to keep on expanding on top of each other after they heat up, meaning the seal just becomes greater. So when these cool down, maybe they separate, and it's like a one-time use boiler. I have to see it at room temp. The tiny little punch a hole through it with my own puncher and putting the little extra piece of metal in there worked perfectly fine as a spout. At its hottest, it seemed to be, unfortunately, I couldn't record it. The flame was dying, so I had to put down the phone for the time lapse. But at its hottest, water started to actually pour out, like it was boiling way hotter, and it was expanding, and it was trying to escape the entire container. But as well, at the same time, I kept on hearing like the flame, not sizzling, but being kind of like extinguished. I'm guessing there was so much pressure that it was slipping out. But I don't think I need it to be that hot for a model steam engine if the water's pouring out the goddamn boiler. But I will make this 3 cans most likely for the school class project. There is one thing. I filled up what I felt like was a can's amount of water. So this was filled about half or maybe a third of the actual volume inside. So and it lasted much longer than 20 minutes because I started the fire at about, I'd say 1, and now it's 150. So it lasted consistently the longest period for 30 minutes, and 10 minutes at the very beginning was slightly warm, and at the end, it really started to die off, so I'd say that's like mid-warm. And warm standing for boiling or over boiling, and mid-warm just being slightly above boiling, and warm just at the very beginning being just trying to get up to 100 Celsius. It looks like I could reuse it.
We'll see. And it did seem that I don't need to paracel tie it at all, because the cans expand upon each other before the pressure of the water wants to escape at that level. It kind of makes sense because convection heating is what is directly closest to the source of heat, and the source of heat